Hello everyone in YouTube land, the World Wide Web, which is really amazing for people to be able to connect this way. And that is something that this world needs, for people to connect beyond the superficial differences and the struggles and how it seems to be where in this world everybody is looking for something, everybody wants something, and people talk side by side or live side by side and struggle side by side, and everybody's trying to feed themselves, which is something that I've learned a little bit more about lately, that I'm trying to work with some people who are living in Africa in a refugee camp, really the poorest of the poor, where people die because they don't have food. Sometimes they go hungry for days, there's no work. Terrible condition. Water is a problem, where people put bleach in water, to get it to, be better for them to drink, but still it's just terrible, 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 terrible. So I'm trying to do some help there, but it's just really overwhelming. And also, I've put a website together. I actually just made a video about that, and I'm trying to drum up some more support for that, but I don't want to make this video about that. Actually, I just wanted to make this video and do another spontaneous talk, which I haven't done in quite some time, to just share a little bit about what's going on or what is not going on. As I have been in Germany for almost a year now, after I lived in America for 22 years, and well, I have to be honest that somehow along my path I got lost. Well, I got stuck and I got sidetracked. And I wrapped myself up within myself. And so it's very, very difficult to share myself with others. But I want to learn that. Or rather, I want to practice that, because that's really how we change. That's how we develop. And out of that insight, out of that awareness, which I'm not the first one to say that, of course, but I've developed this concept called realize to actualize. That is really about that, putting it into practice. I've come to find that I enjoy talking about it, and I've done quite a bit of that during my previous videos over the years. I began doing that in 2006 when I lived in San Francisco, and I moved back in 2013, last year in March. And even long before that, I stopped doing videos as I found myself being a little bit drained. And I also began hearing my own patterns. How I kept on saying the same thing over and over and over. And somehow just looking for change outside. And hoping for things to be better. And looking for people who help my life or help me or make me feel better or whatever it is, just looking for change outside. And it's funny that I talk about that a lot, that again, not being the only one there, but that change is the way. It begins from within. Wow, but really to put that into practice, to really change oneself, and ultimately we're all left alone there. Nobody can do this for us. Of course, other people can help us, and they can point us in the direction, but unless we're ready, unless we start the process, it just won't happen. And so that's something I've come to find about myself, and I want to be more honest there. And to really do what I need to do in order to change those patterns, which are all the result of the past. That's how it is for all of us. I'm not the only one there. We all learn from what happens to us. We all learn from experience. And while some people are able to deal with difficult situations better, well, other people are not so fortunate and they get stuck. But then again, I think we all got stuck in this world. We got stuck in looking for change. We got stuck in our comfort level. We got, we do what we do. We have become creatures of habit. Whatever works for us, that's the way. What we have learned, the philosophy we have adopted, the outlook of life, the way we look at ourselves and other people, our perceptions and our philosophy. That's just that, and it doesn't change. But that's the only way really we can create change, if we create those patterns, if we create our realizations, if we change our awareness. If we first of all become aware of what it is we are aware of. If we know what it is we know. Actually we know that we do not know, but then also we do need to know what we need to know. We need to become aware of that. Even though it might be false. I don't know about false, because ultimately we all follow our own truths, and even though it's a misleading truth, or it's an incomplete picture of what it is, what's true, but what's true to me is true to me, and what's true to you, it's true to you, and how it is for everyone. So it's really important to look at that, and as I've become aware of that, and I've become interested in that whole subject of personal development, which is something that, I want to also help other people to become aware of this for themselves, and in order to be able to look at themselves more realistically and objectively, in order to change those patterns, in order to give the process of their own evolution conscious direction and focus. But unless I do this for myself, it's not really working to teach other people or tell other people this, unless you yourself live that, unless I myself live that. And it's something that I'm still find myself, I haven't really done. I feel more the need ever than that I need to do this, that actually the gap between the realization, this to move from the realization to the actualization, is actually a small one. It doesn't take much, but it has a huge effect. It changes everything. Once we put that into practice, once you put that into practice, and I'm talking to you, the man in the mirror, and there will be the one who's watching that, and right now as I'm making this video, I'm looking at the camera, I see myself on the screen, so I'm talking to me, myself, and but I'm also talking to you. And so I hope maybe this helped a little bit. Thanks for watching, all the best. Keep it real, and a happy 2014 to you. Thank you.